Did you know there are herbs so powerful they can boost your circulation and even lower high blood pressure without medication? Yes, no pharmacy, no side effects, no magic formulas. We're talking about natural, proven, and accessible solutions that have helped thousands of people restore balance in their bodies, especially after turning 60. Little by little, modern science is confirming what traditional wisdom already knew. Certain plants, when used mindfully, can protect the heart, improve blood flow, and even ease the symptoms of hypertension. In this video, you'll discover 3 of these natural herbs. Simple, easy to find, and incredibly effective for anyone looking to activate circulation and naturally manage their blood pressure. You'll understand how each one works in your body, how to use them safely, and what no one tells you about the silent signs of poor circulation. But before we go on, take a moment and ask yourself, have you ever felt heavy legs at the end of the day? Cold feet, even when it's warm? Or that strange fatigue that doesn't quite make sense? It might be your body saying, hey, something here isn't flowing like it should. If that sounds familiar, this video is for you. And if you stick around till the end, you'll also learn how to turn these herbs into a daily ritual that can transform your health from the inside out. Before we move on, I want to know, have you noticed your blood pressure rising? Tell us in the comments. And if this kind of content helps you understand your body better, make sure to subscribe to Age with Strength every week. We share safe and natural tips to care for your heart. With wisdom, your blood circulation is like an internal river nourishing every corner of your body. But what happens when that river slows down, thickens, or gets blocked? Oxygen and nutrients stop reaching your cells efficiently, and your heart is forced to work harder than it should. This doesn't happen overnight. It's a slow, silent process that often progresses without pain or warning until a serious symptom shows up, like a pressure spike, a heart attack, or a stroke. After 60, this process tends to speed up due to natural changes in the body. Blood vessels lose flexibility, artery walls stiffen, and the heart's ability to pump blood effectively declines. Add to that a sedentary lifestyle, inflammatory diet, and chronic stress, and the situation only gets worse. According to a study in the Journal of Aging and Health, older adults with poor circulation are up to 3 times more likely to develop drug-resistant hypertension. And what's most concerning, many people don't even realize the problem is with their circulation. They complain of constant fatigue, heavy legs in the afternoon, trouble sleeping, or that feeling of a full head. All of these could be signs of a circulatory system under pressure. But the good news is that even with all these changes, the body is still responsive. It wants to thrive. And if you give it the right signals, especially natural ones, it responds with more ease, more energy, and less pressure. On your heart, hypertension rarely shows up suddenly. Before a crisis, the body always tries to warn you. It whispers through mild, seemingly harmless symptoms: cold hands, stronger heartbeat when lying down, shortness of breath even at rest, night sweats, tingling in the extremities. Sadly, since these signs are vague and common, most people, especially over 60, ignore or normalize them. But these are your body's cry for help. A study from the American Heart. Circulation-related symptoms that were completely overlooked. It's like the body saying, please, pay attention before it's too late. And the beauty is, this isn't about living in fear. Quite the opposite. It's about developing a deeper awareness, a kind of body wisdom that many have lost in the rush of modern life. Listening to your body is an act of love, of prevention, of freedom. And this is exactly where the herbs will show you come in. They're not magic, and they don't need to be. They work like natural signals to your system. They activate circulation, relax vessels, reduce inflammation, and help the heart work more comfortably. But before we introduce these plants, here's a quick exercise. Do your hands or feet often feel colder than usual? Do you have trouble falling asleep? Do you feel tired even without much physical effort? If you answered yes to any of these, keep watching, because the next sections might help you turn those symptoms into signs of healing. Herb. Number A. Ginger, the blood activator and artery defender. Ginger is an ancient root used for over 5,000 years in Ayurvedic and Chinese medicine, and for good reason. Considered one of the most complete herbal remedies in nature, it goes far beyond its common use for nausea and digestion. When it comes to blood flow and pressure control, ginger is a true champion, especially for those entering a stage of life where the body starts to slow down and vessels lose flexibility. The secret lies in its bioactive compounds, especially gingerol shagol and zingaroni. These act as natural vasodilators. They relax the smooth muscles and artery walls, allowing them to expand. This helps blood flow more easily, reduces pressure on the vessels, and eases the heart's workload. That's crucial after 60, when vessels become less elastic and more resistant to blood flow, increasing blood pressure. On top of that, ginger plays a key role in reducing chronic inflammation, a major cause of arterial stiffness and plaque buildup. A 2020 study published in Biomedicine and Pharmacotherapy showed ginger had anti-inflammatory effects comparable to ibuprofen in some experimental models, but without the typical side effects of synthetic drugs. Why does this matter for circulation? Because inflamed arteries become rigid and prone to fat accumulation, which disrupts blood flow and increases the risk of hypertension, thrombosis, and heart disease. Another key benefit is ginger's natural blood thinning effect. It reduces platelet aggregation, meaning it helps prevent clots from forming to isolae. This is especially helpful for those with a history of thrombosis, varicose veins, poor leg circulation, or ischemic heart disease. A thrombosis research study found that just 7 days of regular ginger intake significantly reduced coagulation markers in patients at cardiovascular risk. And there's more. Ginger also has a mild thermogenic effect, meaning it naturally boosts your metabolism. That helps burn fat and improve lipid profiles. This can benefit people who are overweight, insulin resistant, or have high cholesterol, all factors that worsen hypertension. Now, balance is key. While ginger offers all these benefits, overuse can cause unwanted effects, like stomach burning, mild palpitations, or gastric irritation, especially in sensitive individuals or those with ulcers. So the recommendation is clear: moderation with consistency. The safest and most effective way to use it is by making a light tea with 1 to 2 thin slices of fresh ginger in 200 milliliters of hot water, letting it steep for 5 to 10 minutes. You can drink this in the morning to stimulate circulation throughout the day, or in the afternoon if well tolerated. Another option is to grate a small amount into warm water with lemon, first thing in the morning, creating an digestive and circulation boosting drink to avoid, combining ginger with blood thinners like aspirin or warfarin without medical advice. And if you have hyperthyroidism, test small amounts and watch how your body responds. Think of ginger as a green light you send to your body. It doesn't push or overwhelm, it stimulates, activates, and enhances what's already there. For anyone looking to manage blood pressure more gently, it could be the first step in a new natural self-care routine. Herb number 2, rosemary, the natural stimulant that strengthens heart, mind, and vessels. Rosemary is a plant that impresses with its simplicity and power. With a distinct aroma and a regular spot in home gardens, this herb holds a natural pharmacy in its leaves, especially for those who need to improve circulation, strengthen the heart, and regain mental clarity after 60. What makes rosemary so special is its unique mix of active compounds: carnosic acid, rosmarinic acid, cineolflavonoids, and tannins, all with proven therapeutic properties. Together, they act as powerful antioxidants, natural anti-inflammatories, and mild vasodilators, a potent trio to fight the effects of vascular aging. One of rosemary's main effects is stimulating cerebral blood flow. That means it boosts oxygen delivery to the brain, improving focus, memory, reasoning, and mental energy. And this isn't just folk belief. A study in the Journal of Medicinal Food showed that inhaling rosemary aroma increased cognitive speed and accuracy in older adults, while also improving mood and reducing fatigue. But rosemary doesn't stop. At the brain, it also acts as a gentle tonic for the cardiovascular system, helping regulate heartbeat, ease mild blood pressure, tension, and protect the heart from oxidative stress. This is particularly useful for those with fluctuating pressure, stress-related cardiovascular symptoms, or fatigue even at rest. In terms of circulation, rosemary enhances peripheral perfusion, meaning it helps blood reach your body's extremities more efficiently. That's essential for anyone dealing with cold hands and feet, varicose veins, tingling, or leg numbness. It also has antispasmodic properties, helping relax vessels and reduce minor vascular spasms that can cause sudden blood pressure spikes. One lesser-known benefit of rosemary is its ability to regulate the autonomic nervous system, especially the link between mental stress and blood pressure. In simpler terms, it helps your body handle emotional tension more calmly, which is often the real cause of pressure spikes in older adults. That makes rosemary valuable, not just for physical health, but for emotional balance too. How to use it? The most traditional method is tea. 1 teaspoon of dried leaves or a small fresh sprig in 250 milliliters of hot water, steeped for 10 minutes with the cup covered. This tea is best enjoyed mid-morning or early afternoon, as it stimulates without overstimulating and improves mental circulation without affecting sleep. Another way to use rosemary is through its essential oil in diffusion or aromatherapy necklaces, especially for those who struggle with focus or mental fog. Some people report almost immediate mental clarity from this simple daily habit. It can also be added to your meals in roasted vegetables, infused oils, or soups, subtly and continuously enhancing its therapeutic effects. But remember, despite being natural, rosemary has people with epilepsy, uncontrolled severe hypertension, or those on strong diuretics should consult their doctor before using it regularly. In high doses, rosemary may cause restlessness or insomnia, so the key is consistency, not excess. Think of rosemary as a gentle boost to your vitality. It stimulates without forcing, clears without agitating, activates without overloading. It's the herb of smart energy, the one that brings back flow, presence, and lightness to both body and mind. Block 7 Herb number 3. Bay leaf, the vascular soother that reduces inflammation, regulates, and protects. When people hear bay leaf, most immediately think of seasoning beans or soups. But what few know is that this modest leaf hides one of nature's greatest treasures for those dealing with high blood pressure, poor circulation, and silent inflammation in the blood vessels. For anyone over 60, bay leaf can be a true daily ally for balancing the body without overwhelming it. Bay leaves contain a rich combination of active compounds, including eugenol, flavonoids, caffeic acid, lauric acid, and tannins. Together, these act as natural anti-inflammatories, antioxidant, vasoprotectors, and gentle blood pressure regulators. Their action spans both the circulatory and nervous systems, making bay one of the rare herbal remedies with dual physical and emotional effects. A study in the Journal of Clinical Biochemistry and Nutrition showed that eugenol in bay leaves has vasodilatory properties, meaning it helps relax arteries and improve blood flow. This reduces peripheral vascular resistance, one of the main stressors on the heart in people with mild to moderate hypertension. Bay leaf also has antithrombotic effects, preventing the formation of small clots that could lead to thrombosis or microinfarctions over time. Another powerful feature of bay leaf is its ability to reduce fluid retention. Many people with poor circulation accumulate fluids in the legs, feet, and ankles, especially by day's end. Bay leaf acts as a gentle, natural diuretic, helping the body eliminate excess sodium without causing dehydration or loss of important minerals. This is crucial for managing blood pressure, as fluid retention is a hidden cause of high pressure in seniors. But perhaps the bay leaf's most unique effect is what it does for the autonomic nervous system, the one that regulates involuntary functions like heartbeat, breathing, and stress response. Bay leaf tea, taken at night, has a mild anxiolytic effect, helping reduce nervous tension that often interferes with blood pressure. Many people wake up with high pressure because they slept poorly or went to bed worried. That's where bay leaf makes a difference. It helps the body shift into rest and recovery mode, letting the heart slow down and vessels relax. How to use bay leaf safely and effectively? The most traditional way is nighttime tea. Boil to dried bay leaves in 250 milliliters of water for 5 minutes. Then let steep covered for another 10. Drink at night, preferably away from meals, to avoid interfering with digestion. This tea helps reduce water retention, improves sleep, calms the heart rate, and promotes deeper rest, which in itself is a powerful pressure regulator. Another option is using bay leaf in conscious cooking rituals. Add to soups, brown rice, stews, or infused waters. taking advantage of its essential oils to help keep the body more balanced throughout the day. But be careful. In high doses, bay leaf can be toxic to the liver, and people taking blood pressure meds, strong diuretics, or diabetes treatments should consult a healthcare provider before using it therapeutically. Don't confuse it with other Lauraceae family leaves that aren't edible. Always buy true bay leaf Lauraceae nobilis from a trusted source. Think of bay as the plant that arrives quietly and restores harmony where there was imbalance. It doesn't stimulate or suppress. It simply invites the body to find its natural rhythm again. For anyone looking to sleep better, reduce bloating, and regulate blood pressure gently, bay leaf might just be the natural gift you've been missing. Have you noticed how most lasting health changes don't come from major revolutions, but from small, mindful habits repeated over time? That's exactly what we're proposing now. Turning ginger, rosemary, and bay leaf into a simple, natural, daily ritual, one that can activate your circulation, lower your pressure, and bring lightness to your body, with no drugs and no effort. These 3 herbs, when used together strategically, don't clash. On the contrary, they complement each other in action, timing, and effect. One energizes, one stabilizes, and one soothes. It's like teaching your body to find its rhythm again with wisdom and gentleness. In the morning, start with ginger. Brew a light infusion with 1 or 2 thin slices in warm water and drink on an empty stomach or after breakfast. It will activate your circulation, wake up your internal organs, and prepare your body for movement. It's like lighting your inner fire gently and safely midday. Between breakfast and lunch, or during an afternoon slump, go for rosemary. Make a tea with a teaspoon of dried leaves or a small fresh sprig in 250 milliliters of hot water, steeped for 10 minutes. It will clear your mind, improve brain oxygenation, and help your heart stay steady during your most active hours. This is ideal for those who struggle with pressure fluctuations or post-lunch fatigue at night. Before bed, close your day with bay leaf tea. 2 leaves boiled for 5 minutes, then steeped, covered for 10 more. This tea will calm your nervous system, ease the day's tension, reduce fluid retention, and prepare your body for deep sleep. It's like a warm hug for your heart and an invitation to heal. This simple cycle energize, balance, soothe has a direct impact on your cardiovascular health, energy, sleep quality, and even mood. Most importantly, it puts you back in control. You stop being a prisoner to pills for everything and become someone who understands and actively supports their own healing. But remember, consistency is more important than intensity. You don't need to use them every day or all at once. What makes a difference is rhythm, a small ritual, and noticing how, over time, your body begins to respond with more balance, less pressure, and renewed vitality. Did you know there are hundreds of natural solutions proven safe and right at your fingertips to ease pain, regulate pressure, improve sleep, digestion, and even help manage diabetes? If you're looking for a more natural, smart, and effective way to care for your health, you need to check out the Natural Healing Guide. This complete ebook gathers the best of natural medicine, herbs, essential oils, supplements, and home remedies for pressure, cholesterol, anxiety, pain, skin health, and more. Best of all, it comes with clear, safe, and practical instructions, even if you're just getting started. The link is in the first pinned comment of this video. Take a look. It might be the beginning of a new chapter in your life. Taking care of your health after 60 doesn't have to be a burden, nor an endless cycle of medications, tests, and restrictions. It also doesn't have to be based on fear. Health can and should be a path of reconnection with your body, with nature, and with small rituals that bring back presence, autonomy, and balance. That's what these 3 herbs represent. They're not miraculous, they don't promise instant cures, but they're accessible, intelligent tools that, when used with awareness, give your body back what it's always known how to do. Self-regulate? Maybe. You've spent most of your life taking care of others, handling outside pressure, forgetting to look after yourself, but now your body is asking for a different kind of attention. It doesn't want to be forced anymore, it wants to be supported. And ginger, rosemary, and bay leaf are exactly that. Natural, gentle, respectful support. They help activate your circulation without stress, lower pressure without strain, sleep better, think more clearly, and most of all, remind you that it's still possible to live with lightness and vitality, even as the years go by. If this video resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone you care about. So many people are suffering in silence, thinking the only solution is to increase their meds. Maybe what they really need is exactly what you just heard. A new perspective, a new rhythm, a new choice. And if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, this is the time. Every week, we bring content like this, natural, practical, and full of care, made especially for you who want to live longer and better. Health isn't just in the medicine. It's in the listening, it's in the routine, it's in the tea you choose to drink before bed. It's in the small act of care that says, I deserve to feel good, and you really do. See you in the next video.